As you begin working with your team, you might realize that you need to make some changes to it. So this video is going to show you some of the additional options that you have and settings that you can change as you go along. Anytime you see the three dots or the ellipsis, it's a reminder that there are more options. So to begin, we're going to look at the three dots next to the name of your team. When you click on this team, this is going to give you some options that you can change, including managing your team. This is also the button where you can go to add a channel, if you want to quickly add a member or two. If you're involved in a team that you would like to leave, you can click the Leave Team. If you need to edit the name of your team, you can do that here. And if you would like to delete the team, you can do this as long as you're the owner of the team. So let's begin by looking at the settings wheel under Manage Team. Once we look at the settings wheel, we're going to have a few tabs up top, and the first one is going to show us the members. When I toggle open, this is going to show me the list of the members that are in my team. So here, I am the owner of this team, meaning that I am able to make edits and change anything in this team. That's my role. As I scroll down, I'm going to see my list of students that I added into this team, and you will see that they are all members. If I decide that I want one of these student members to become an owner with me, or basically assume the role of a co-teacher, I can click on the drop down and just toggle them on to be an owner. Once they become an owner, it's going to allow them full editing rights to this team. At any point, if you want to change them back to a member, just click on the drop down and it will switch that person's role. Another option that you are going to find under the members setting in your team is the ability to mute students. If there's a student that you would like to turn off their posting ability, you can select the button where it would mute that student. So that student is not going to be able to put anything in the posts until you toggle this back off. If you would like to mute all of the students in your class, you can click the top button and it will automatically check off all of the students, meaning that none of them are going to be able to respond to posts until you unmute them. If at any point you'd like to add more members to your team, you can also do that here, and you can either add more students or more teachers. Moving along the top, you're going to see your Channels tab, and this is the place that's going to give you a few more options for your channels. You can add a new channel from here, and you can also decide who you want to show these channels for. So these channels, group 1, 2, and 3, are only showing for me because I have made these private channels, and those are the ones that are indicated by the lock. You can see the lock here showing that it's private. You could also see the lock next to the channel name in our left rail. And remember, these were channels that I only invited specific students to. As I continue going through the tabs up top, the next one I'm coming to is Settings. These are going to be some additional options that you might be interested in, and the first one is your team theme. So this little icon over here is my team theme, and I can go and change that theme by clicking on the little illustration icon and scrolling through some built-in options. When you find one that you like, you can simply select it and it will update or give you your team icon. Go back to my settings and scroll down the list here. This is going to be an area where you can change member permissions. So if you would like to allow members to create and update channels, you can toggle all of this on and off. So you can take some time and look through some of these. As a default, all owners are able to delete all messages. Right now, this is giving members the option to delete messages, which you might want to keep on or off. And it's also giving the members the ability to edit their messages should they realize they need to edit something. If you would like to create a team code, you can click on team code and it will give you the option to generate this. This is a good option to provide to your students if you do not want to add their names one at a time. So this would be something that you would have to share out with them in whichever way they were able to get information, whether it be in a OneNote notebook or an email. This fun stuff section might be an area that you want to think about how you want to use, and this allows members to be able to work with emojis and Giphies. If you do not want them to, just toggle on and off these check marks.